Okay, this is Orlando Wilson, and in this video I want to answer a question I get quite often. And that's, how can people work for Risk Incorporated or any of my companies? Can they send resumes, etc.? Do we recruit people? And the general answer is no, we don't. We use our own people. I've been in this business now. Well, I joined the military in 1988. So in total, I've been in the security investigations business, military, for over 35 years, internationally. So you know what? I bumped into quite a lot of people. I've met quite a lot of people. I don't need to collect resumes. I don't need to collect CVs. I get people sending me CVs and resumes all the time. You know what? If you're emailing that stuff to me, it's going to get deleted. Why? Because I don't know if it's a virus. I don't know what it is. You know what? I never asked for it. We do things old school. We're a small company. We use people we trust. You can send me, and I've written articles about this, you can send me a Gucci resume. You could have done everything, been everywhere, whatever. I don't know if I can trust you. And the first thing going through my mind is, why are you sending me a resume if you're so special? Right? Go find your own work, go find your own clients. Or you're coming to me because you want to try to steal my clients, which generally doesn't happen. That generally works out bad for people that want to play games. So again, we're a small company. We do things old school. We know a lot of people. We don't need to collect resumes. And the only way you're generally going to work for us is get to know us. And once we know you, and if we like you, you might get offered a job at some point, if you're useful to us. The other thing as well, as I said, I've been in this business 35 years. And to be honest with you, I busted my balls for the past 35 years. Why am I going to give somebody anything that's not going to give me anything in return? Period. You know what? Go put your work in, go do your time, and you know what? If we bump into each other and I think you've proved yourself, maybe we can cooperate at some point. If not, don't waste my time, don't waste your time. Now, what really makes me laugh is when we get people sending me, well, I get people sending me resumes saying, oh, we want to be an instructor. Really? Just from what we do things our own way, right? I'll give you one example. We're big on the firearm side of things, of people being able to shoot out to 100 meters with a pistol. And I've had how many people, usually people claim to be ex-special forces, Canadian special forces, British special forces, saying you can't, you mean it's impossible to shoot out to 100 meters with a pistol, etc., etc. You know what? We do it on our basic courses where we have the range, where we have the space. So why would we consider hiring somebody that mind is already pre-programmed to think they cannot do things that we do on a regular basis? We need people that's going to be teaching our way and teaching what we teach, and people that believe in our system. Because again, I don't want, and I've had it in the past with people, I brought people on, they've done our courses. Yes, we give them a little bit of leeway to do some instructional work where we think they can work. And the next thing, they're teaching something they saw on YouTube. Or some complete another Krav Maga Systema bullshit that might look cool on YouTube, but has no relevance in reality. So this is where, if I know you're coming from a system where most people are, where you can't do the basics, like shoot out to 100 meters with a pistol. If you've never done that, how can you teach it? How can you mentor other people to do it if you don't believe it can be done? From our perspective, from my perspective, I'm better off getting one of my former students that's actually knows they can shoot out to 100 meters with a pistol, and mentoring them on instructional process, how to teach others how to do it. That makes more sense than bringing in somebody whose mind's already pre-programmed and blocked to think that things can't be done. We do things our own way. We have our own way of doing things. We're very open-minded, which a lot of police and military guys are not. They teach a system that they've been taught, that they were taught by other people. It's rigid, it's structured, and to me, it's very, very limited. The close protection business is a very diverse business, and you need to be open-minded. Teaching fixed techniques and this is the way you must do things, to me, is complete and utter BS. To finish up, I'll give you one story. And again, this is where, we get people sending me stuff. I get people sending me stuff all the time, complete and utter BS. Years ago when I was in the US, there was some executive recruiter that reached out to me, and I picked up the phone because I got repeated calls from a number, and I thought it was, again, possible client. Picked up the phone, some lady on the phone. She's an executive recruiter. She's got some highly qualified, I think the guy was a FBI guy, that most probably paid her to find him a job. So she said to him, asked me, you know what I mean, just gave me the basic stuff. I'm a recruiter. This guy, I want to send you this guy's resume. I was like, I'm not interested. Yes, but, excuse me, I'm not interested. And she gave me the gumph, and in the end, I politely made my excuses, hung up on the chick. You know what? She texted me, she emailed me, and she continued phoning me 2 or 3 times. I'd say about twice a day, asking me if I'd take this guy's resume, take a look at it. And in the end, me being the asshole that I am, I politely told her to fuck off. Her reply to that was, you're extremely unprofessional, etc, 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 and I won't be contacting you anymore. I said, okay, thank you. I am extremely unprofessional when people annoy me. We're not corporate. We do things our own way. Even though your FBI guy might have had an outstanding resume for you, he wouldn't fit into with us because we do things our own way. We're not structured, we're not corporate, etc. So if corporate recruiters think that we are unprofessional, etc, etc, that's a bonus to me, because that means I'm not going to get idiots, corporate recruiters sending me CVs and hassling us, sending us CVs and resumes of muppets, desperate muppets that can't find jobs for their own, can't find jobs for themselves, and they have to hire corporate recruiters to look for jobs for them. And all the corporate recruiters are doing are hassling people like me, or sending me duff resumes that just end up in the spam folder. If you're trying to get CP work, the best way to do it is networking, networking, and networking. I wouldn't say it makes sense to go and hire a corporate recruiter, or even go to an agency and put your CV on pay to have your CV resume with an agency, because all these agencies are going to be doing is annoying people like myself, which, as I said, they just get all the stuff they send out just get sent to a spam folder. If not, they get politely told to fuck off, which to me is a very good response for such people that can't take no the first time and really harass people like myself trying to push resumes for muppets that can't find their own jobs. So, little talk on how you can work for Risk Incorporated in my companies. So generally you can't unless we know you. How do you get to know us? Well, if you bump into us or you do our courses, you might get to know us. If we like you, who knows? If we don't like you, we know. Anyway, in the meantime, follow me along on social media. I got more of these videos. We've got a ton of videos up at the moment on Instagram, YouTube, etc. And our favorite platform at the moment is LinkedIn. It's a lot more professional. And we got a lot more videos going up on various aspects of the close protection, investigations business, kidnap and ransom business, etc, etc. So as always, in the meantime, be good, stay safe, stay out of trouble. And if you're trying to get into the CP business, I think the CP business has gone from the big corporate bums on the seats BS of Iraq and Afghan. It's going back to the small market it was before, small and select market. How do you get into it? Well, you have to be small and select. You have to find the right people, and they have to like you. If people don't like you, you ain't going to get any work. That's it. So, and you know what? I don't particularly like too many people. People that know me know that. We deal with a very small circle. How do you get into those small circles? Generally by being trustworthy, being honest and transparent. A lot of the people, like myself, has been in the business a long time, we see through BS. So as long as you're honest and transparent, that means a lot more than all the special forces BS you might have done in the military, which means nothing in the real world. Well, it means very little. It means most of the times you're a prima donna. So a little bit of advice. So in the meantime, as I said, be good, stay safe, and stay out of trouble.